You'll need to jump in the crane and move all those containers out of the way first. And then you'll need to check the road from the harbor base to the transit point and clear out any hazards. Your first bridge. That should weather any storm. Remember, our job isn't just to fix what's broken. It's to make life better for folks around here. Oh, jeez. Not bad at all. I might need to raise my standards so I don't get impressed so easily every time.
And we are back. Another day, another opportunity to do some road building. So, as you can see, I did clean up the area here with some of our trucks. Got a couple of them over there as well. And today we're gonna have a look at doing some site objectives. So, as you remember last time we needed to build a road. We did need to build a road from the transit point all the way to Panama. As you can see, I've already done it, but I will show you in just a minute how we did it. Yeah, no spoilers. And the other one was to build a point from the harbor base all the way back to our warehouse. And that was a tricky one. A lot of road building. So let's just jump straight into it. I'll show you guys how I did it. And then we can continue afterwards with some of our main objectives. Now we need to do some stuff with the gas power plant and the steel pipes facility that we have not yet unlocked. So enjoy the montage and I'll be with you in just a minute.
Oh, jeez. Not bad at all. I might need to raise my standards so I don't get impressed so easily every time. Next on our agenda is the gas power plant and the steel pipes facility.
All right, as you just saw, it took a lot of time. I hope you enjoyed the montage as much as I did building it. But now it's time for us to go to the steel pipes facility. I do believe that maybe their main purpose in life is to build steel pipes. I would assume as much from the name. And we'll be there in just a minute. And then we'll get on to it. If you do notice that there are some of these on the road, these blue porta potties, and the crane doesn't really, you cannot attach them to a crane. I don't understand why. But you can destroy them with just your vehicle. If I'm able to get on top of it. Yeah. Let's not judge too much, guys. This is a very sturdy piece of plastic. Disregard my last. Maybe if I put it into low gear. No. Yeah. I might actually be stuck. Yeah. Great start, great start. At least I didn't flip the car. Could you imagine? Not like I've ever done that before. But if you have a larger vehicle, I would assume, and not this tiny little Jeep, you should be able to simply just run over them and they should get destroyed. I'll not try and do it again. It will just be a waste of time. So I'll see you at the steel pipes factory. So it would seem that we're nearly there. As you can see, we left the main road and are now traveling on some questionable roads. At least we're not stuck. But right up here we should arrive at the steel pipes factory. So let's have a look at what this is.
That mill has seen better days, hasn't it? You could say that about most things around here.
That is true. So we need to clear the area of some objects. Maybe we can just do that with our friendly little Jeep here. Or maybe we'll just get stuck again. Maybe if I hit it from this side. No. Maybe if I put differential locks on. No. Yeah, let's just bring the crane and move them probably. Also, we probably do need to get some pipes running, and it does seem that all of these pipes are somewhat broken. So maybe we can actually recycle them. So let me just bring the trucks down. As you can see, we can destroy them with a much larger vehicle. Maybe. There we go. The crane has arrived to your desired destination. Now, we also need something to load these pipes onto. So I will just run back to the harbor base and have a look at the new... and you know what? Let's do it together. Let's have a look at the rusty cargo truck that was left here. And I don't think there's any government oversight on this. The keys was left in the truck, so it's just... we will return it afterwards. No doubt, no doubt. As soon as we get a better one, because this one is really slow. but you never see me complain anyway. Except for now. But yeah. See you at the steel pipes factory. It seems like we have arrived. The cargo truck, the mobile crane, and too many pipes that I'm pretty sure will not fit in here all by themselves. So let's just get onto it and see how many we can fit inside this cargo truck. I would probably say 3. I do know that there's a lot more steel pipes in case we need it. We still haven't cleared the objective yet, so let me just jump back in here. Let me move it a bit more forward. There we go. And let's just get this one out of the way. Finally, we're back on the road. Going down to an undiscovered location that I could only assume would be the steel pipe facility, but who am I kidding?
Looks like the steel pipes facility needs major repairs. And by major, I mean more than you and I can handle in a few minutes. Set up a route from Mbala to the steel pipes facility. Our people will take care of the rest.
I think our objectives are very clear. We need to set up a route. One of the first things I always do when looking into how exactly we're going to do the route, because just because Kelly is telling you one thing doesn't mean that it has to be that exact route. You are able to do anything you want in this game, almost anything. But I do think that maybe one of our priorities before that would be to go to the gas power plant, or we can wait with that objective. Let's finish up the steel pipes first, and then we can discover the gas power plant afterwards. So create some infrastructure here. But at the moment we need to build some infrastructure, and specifically a route from the steel pipes facility to the town Mbala. Alright. Where exactly in Mbala do we need to go? It just points here. Alright. Oh, to here. Roger. So. And you might think that why I don't fix the road first, or clear out all the trash and so on. What I do prefer when doing these types of roads is build the road first, and then afterwards see where exactly all the hiccups arrives later on. So I don't think the asphalt here will be much of a problem for it, but going up here might be a different story. Also, we need to go up there, so I think actually this this route will be best. I'm not spending too much time just making sure that all the edges is clean. I do that towards the end here because I don't want them backing up. But I can always take them and move them on a later point, depending on where they get stuck. So I do know that it will get stuck here. So we could dispatch them, see exactly what happens. I do also think they will get stuck here, so I do think we need to extend the road. Maybe sand will be enough, but since we already have... Maybe not. Oh yeah, this one will. Definitely. No. Alright. But we might wanna extend the road all the way up here. I haven't really made up my mind about that yet. But let's see when they arrive here. Cash of the credits that we're receiving from this is per truck basis. So we do have a total of 2,000 credits going our way. But in order for us to receive it, we get them at intervals at 250 credits at a time. And therefore, the first 3 might be alright. But as it keeps digging down into this sandy, muddy pit, it might get stuck along the road. And then we need to come back and do some finishing touches. We might also be lucky that it's simply just giving us all the rewards before it eventually gets stuck, but doesn't seem like it got stuck much this time. Alright, so correction corner here. So we just received some 2,000 somewhat credits, and apparently the mission itself gives a certain amount of credits, and then afterwards it gives these remaining rewards. So we do actually get a lot of credits just from this. So let's have a look at the recycling facilities. Okay, recycling facilities are the primary means of producing resources. Each facility specializes in one type of resource. This one, I would assume, steel pipes. This facility recycles metal rubble into metal pipes. Gather metal rubble matching to the color of the resource you want to produce. Bring it to the recycling zone and press X to produce the resource. Got it. So, good thing we have a load here. So let's just give it a shot and see how many pipes we're getting. I would assume a little under 3. Since there are some holes in them, and assuming that the pipes that they're creating is the exact same dimensions as this one, we might need some additional resources, but let's have a look at it. Metal rubble is highlighting the color of the resources associated with it. You can also see it on the resource map layer. Alright.
Nice.
I take it back. We got half a steel pipe. Great. Really great. Then we have this. And the next objective is get to the gas power plant. Easy peasy. Have arrived. Power plant. Give me that XP.
If we can get the gas power plant running again, we can get juice to the whole region, plot a route from Mbala to the plant, and our maintenance crew will do the rest.
I can see that we are at 56k credits, which almost gives us...
Looks like we have a problem at the gas power plant. The pipeline seems to have sprung a leak. Or 5. The crew have narrowed it down to the gas distribution substation. It got beaten up pretty good by the storm. How about you take a drive and check it out?
So, yeah, we will have a look at the pipes. So yeah, we need 64k for the new dump truck. I know it's quite expensive and a lot of investment here early on, but the amount of sand that it can carry will really help us out early here in the game. I would also like to, as maybe prioritize the next purchase. Let's just have a look at the garage and I can show you. So, of course, the dump truck that I just mentioned should be right here, 65k. Alright. So, right after we got that, I think we should probably invest in this one. Mio, very reliable, and it has a crane on it. So, for example, now we need to do the pipe installment. We need to fix the broken pipes. So we see that we have one there. And we don't know what's in between here. Might be another one. There's another one. Main objective now. We need to reach this location. Let's just get onto it. See what happens. Okay, so we have the gas power station there, and we have the substation right down the road from here. Notice this natural road going up here. Might be a better way for us to... This section of the pipe network was damaged during the storm and needs to be replaced. Follow the pipes and find all the broken segments. Now we're coming to the road where we came up before. Just take a left here. Go down here and see. Scouted all the places where pipe segments were damaged.
That storm really did a number on the gas power plant. Let's find the breaches and patch them with the new pipe segments. Yep, you get to be a plumber now too.
Just adding skills onto our resume. If you utilize the steel pipe facility, you restore to produce replacement pipe segments and replace the broken ones.
No matter what you've been through or where you've been.
Alright, that single load there gave us almost 5 pipes. Take out 2. And do you know that we're quite close to our goal for the dump truck? But I think the mule will save us so much time for this. Then we might have to postpone dump truck for 30 grand. I think this might be the best call now. So, got our first truck, first real purchase. Great, beautiful truck, most of it.
Now, all we need to do is reconnect the town to the power grid. And while you're at it, here's a couple of things you can do to make life easier. This isn't essential, but if you want smooth sailing for the steel pipes to Umbala, a new road will help. If you can build the road, then you can send the convoy from the steel mill to Umbala. And another thing, the pipes south of the pumping station are damaged. If you can find the breach, patch it up. Then your sailing will be even smoother.
What I'll think I'll do is drive back with these 2 pipes that I have now and get a new pipe, store it there, and maybe drive. Let's get do side quests here, side missions, and let's get them on the road. And one thing I really don't like with the missions where you need to build a road. Because I do like pretty roads, and I also like wide roads. The only problem is if I started off with trying to make it wide, it would simply just, as soon as I'm finished, make it look like this. So what I learned is, if you want nice roads, the sand, the more flat the sand has to be. And so I always try it because it doesn't matter much in the missions how exactly the sand is placed, only like the asphalt. So I usually widen the road because I rather want a wide than a tall road. And then what I can simply do whenever the mission is complete, I can take the paver ones. You can just paint over. Don't like it. So I do like when it's symmetrical, so let's start off here. See that it starts. So we're back at the mountain base. We did a lot of side missions. We built a road. We made some routes. We replaced a lot of pipes today. But most importantly, we got the mule. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you want to get notified, press the bell icon. And if you want to see more videos, you can always press the subscribe button. I usually upload once a week, every Thursday. So if nothing else happens, I'll see you next time around, guys. Take care now.